I worked my butt off at my job. Late nights, extra shifts, no complaints. Then one day, my boss called me into his office with a huge smile. "We're offering you a promotion." I was thrilled, until he added, "But there's one condition." And that's when I realized this wasn't an opportunity, it was a trap. I had been working at this company for 3 years. I started at the bottom, worked overtime, never missed a deadline. I wasn't just good at my job, I was great. So when my boss, Mr. Randall, called me into his office one afternoon, I was excited. "We've been watching your progress," he said with a proud smile, "and we think you're ready for the next step." I was already imagining my new title, my bigger paycheck. Then he added, "But before we finalize it, we just need one small thing from you." I nodded. "Sure, what do you need?" He leaned back in his chair and smiled. "You need to train your replacement before we promote you." At first I thought, okay, that makes sense. Then he added, "We'll be paying them more than we paid you, of course, and, unfortunately, the new position won't come with a raise right away, but you'll have more responsibility and visibility in the company." My smile froze. "Wait, so you want me to train someone who will make more than I do, while I take on more work, for the same pay?" He nodded, like it was the most normal thing in the world. I took a deep breath and pretended to consider it. "That sounds like a great opportunity," I said slowly. "Can I have a day to think it over?" Mr. Randall beamed. "Of course! I knew you'd see the bigger picture." I left his office with a polite smile. Then I walked straight to HR. HR had no idea about this promotion deal. I explained everything, how I was expected to train my higher paid replacement while taking on more work for free. The HR rep's face went pale. He can't do that," she said. "Oh, but he is," I replied. "Long story short?" HR shut it down immediately. Mr. Randall was furious. He called me into his office the next day and said, "I thought you were a team player." And I smiled and said, "I am. That's why I reported you to HR." 2 weeks later, Mr. Randall was fired. Turns out he had pulled this stunt before with other employees. As for me, I got my real promotion with a real raise. And the best part, I didn't have to train my replacement. Would you have reported your boss, or would you have taken the deal? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Upvote if you love a good workplace revenge story. Share this with someone who deserves a real promotion.